Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Physics and Animation. Here in this video, we will talk about a charge accelerator, cyclotron. So let's start. What is cyclotron? The cyclotron is a machine used to accelerate charged particles or ions to high energies. High velocity charged particles is used for bombarding a nucleus. It was invented by E.O. Lawrence and M.S. Livingston in 1934 to investigate nuclear structure. Working principles of cyclotron. Number 1. In electric field, a charged particle is accelerated. Number 2. A moving charge in a magnetic field turns and makes a circle. Introduction to parts of cyclotron. The cyclotron consists of two flat semicircular metal boxes called Ds and are arranged with a small gap between them. A proton, or maybe the combination of proton and neutron, is located near the midpoint of the gap between the Ds. The Ds are connected to the terminals of high tension oscillator so that a high frequency alternating potential of several million cycles per second exists between the Ds. The Ds are enclosed in insulated metal box containing gas at low pressure. The whole apparatus is placed between the strong electromagnets such that south pole of one electromagnet is facing downward and north pole of another electromagnet is facing upward, which provides a magnetic field perpendicular to the plane of the Ds, acting from north pole to south pole. Working of cyclotron. In the initial stage, a positive particle is at the center. The positive particle at the center is accelerated by a D which is at negative potential at that moment. The accelerated positive particle with gain in velocity enters inside a D. As we know, according to the Gauss theorem, influence of electric field inside a conductor is always zero. Therefore, now a positive particle inside a D is only in the influence of magnetic field and velocity which it gains before. With velocity perpendicular to the magnetic field, therefore, according to the left-hand Fleming rule, force starts acting upon it, and positive particle in the magnetic field starts turning in a circular path with zero acceleration. After turning in a circular path, again positive particle enters in a gap between the two Ds. As soon as positive particle enters in a gap, high tension oscillator provides a favorable electric field by changing the polarity of two Ds to accelerate the positive particle. Because now electric field is favorable to positive particle, it again accelerated by the electric field, which increases its velocity. Now it enters another section of D, where electric field is zero. Because of high velocity compared to previous circular turn, this time positive particle will turn in a semicircular path of larger radius. As the equation of the radius of a circular turn shows that the radius of a path of a positive particle is dependent on the velocity of a particle. If the velocity will increase, radius will also increase. Every time when the positive particle moves from one D to another D, it is acted upon by the electric field, and the positive particle is accelerated, which also increases velocity of a positive particle every time when the positive particle moves from one D to another D. The condition of working of cyclotron is that the frequency of high tension oscillator must be equal to the frequency of the revolution of a positive particle within the D. Then only, whenever the charge is in the gap, the electric field is along the velocity. You may ask a question. If radius is increased, then the time period of revolution should also increase. But it's not true, because the equation of time period of revolution of a positive particle in a cyclotron is independent of the radius of revolution of positive particle. In this way, positive particle starts moving in a spiral path with extremely high velocity till the positive particle reaches at the periphery of the Ds, where an auxiliary negative electrode deflects the accelerated particle on the target to be bombarded. Thanks for watching, friends. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe our channel, and also press the bell icon so that you will be notified whenever we upload a new video.